eventually we know that Punk is going to be cemented as the tippy top guy, and he's going to have an incredible run with the world title, 434 days. Along the way, he's going to brush up against a lot of the top guys, whether it's Daniel Bryan or it's Kane or it's Chris Jericho or it's Triple H, whoever it may be. But something that we haven't really talked about on any of my podcasts is when he has a feud with Ryback, and Ryback is on quite the tear. And a lot of people assume with his new streak that they're priming him for something. And Punk calls in a trio of guys to help him retain the title and hand Ryback the loss. And he's got a crooked referee along the way, but he's also got some help from this new outfit called the Shield. And I think in Punk's history, maybe that piece is overlooked because obviously the Shield are held in such high regard now, but they were introduced as in an effort to help CM Punk. And allegedly one of the original ideas for the Shield, and I believe this is according to the legend, according to the rumor and innuendo, who Punk wanted to be the Shield were Seth Rollins, who is a former Ring of Honor standout as Tyler Black, Dean Ambrose, who was a former CZW indie sensation, John Moxley, and his old pal, who he toured all the indies with and had not just 60, but 90-minute Broadways with, Chris Hero. WWE likes this idea, but deviates and decides not to go with Chris Hero, who we know as Cassius Ohno in NXT, and instead slots Roman Reigns. What a tangled web we weave, huh?
Yeah. Well, poor Chris Hero, who's a hell of a worker, a hell of a talent, really is, and a great guy. He basically got fat shamed as well. He may have been another one of those guys that had too big a soft ass. I'm not sure, but his work was amazing. And one of my favorite guys to call matches for is Chris Hero, solid citizen, but the body, the DNA was not good, much like in the eyes of some, much like Punk's. Yeah, that's a significant deal, man, because Punk basically gave the endorsement. So all those fans that were loving Punk and loving his act and the music, the presentation, the whole 9 yards, now they get to he can give the rub, very important. CM Punk gave the rub to the Shield, and all those guys, Moxley and AEW now, huge get for Tony Khan and company. Golly, Roman Reigns, they're doing all they can to get Roman Reigns at the top of the card and keep him there. And of course, now you get Seth Rollins, who's the champion and Universal Champion, beats Brock Lesnar twice in the same year. And maybe his most significant accomplishment is that he just got engaged to Becky Lynch, which I found was interesting that they went so public with that on almost like a wrestling angle. And sometimes you can't tell fact from fiction in these scenarios anymore with the internet as it is. But congratulations to Becky and Seth on their engagement. But that's another story for another time, I guess. But yeah, it was the Shield. See, I forgot. If you don't go back and research it, folks, you forget some of these little nuances. And this is not little; it's a big nuance. So the Shield got brought into the game by CM Punk, and they have made the most of their opportunities, without a doubt. So hope those guys don't forget where they came from in that regard, because Punk was instrumental in giving them credibility.
We should mention that